Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times, and at the CES 2020 in Las Vegas, we are checking out the Galaxy A51 and the Galaxy A71. The one that you're checking out right now is the Galaxy A71 that comes with a better set of specifications when compared to the Galaxy A51 obviously, but also it's a successor to the Galaxy A70 that's already launched in the Indian market. There are quite a few differences in the specifications of both the phones, with the Galaxy A71 coming in with a 6.7-inch display, and it's with a Full HD Plus resolution. It's a Super AMOLED display with the Infinity O display having the cutout for the camera. And on the back there's a quad camera setup where you see a 64 megapixel camera with a 12 megapixel wide angle camera, a 5 megapixel depth sensor, and also a 5 megapixel macro camera. The back obviously has a few color options, and it's for both the Galaxy A51 and the 71, where you have the prism options with the prism white, the prism black. Also there's a pink option in certain markets. And this is the camera of the phone, with the primary camera being a 64 megapixel one. There's a wide angle 12 megapixel camera that offers the wide angle shots, and the possibility of using the wide angle camera is for both photos as well as for the videos. And for the videos, we have a 4K video recording possibility with both the front facing camera and also the rear facing camera. The front camera on this phone is a 32 megapixel camera with a f2.2 aperture. And the phone runs Android 10, that is Android Q, and based on that is the One UI, that's One UI 2.0, and the super steady feature, which is the recent addition to most of the Samsung phones, including the Galaxy Note 10 Lite as well as the Galaxy S10 Lite. Those phones also have the super steady for the video recording, and these are the resolutions for the video recording. It's the UHD video recording at 30 fps, and that's the Full HD also is possible at 30 fps and not on 60 fps. The phone runs the Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 chipset. It has 6GB RAM, 128GB internal storage, and there's also an option for 8GB RAM and 128GB storage for the Galaxy A71. And now this is the Galaxy A51 that you're taking a look at, with the similar design on the back. It would be kind of a plastic back with the prism designs, and also the quad camera setup on the back, having the 48 megapixel primary camera, 12 megapixel wide angle camera, 5 megapixel depth sensor, and a 5 megapixel macro lens camera. The phone has a 4000 mAh battery, and the camera setup is almost the same that you see on the Galaxy A71 when we talk about the design of it. Internally, this phone is powered by the Exynos 9 Octa, that's the 9611 chipset. It has 4GB of RAM and 64GB storage for the base variant, and as you can see, it has Android 10 with the One UI 2.0 based on that. And both the phones don't have any fingerprint sensor on the back, which indicates that the Super AMOLED display is able to take the in-display fingerprint sensor, and that is for the extra security with the face unlock as well. And there is a super steady present on this phone as well, so the super steady feature is now a common in most of the recent mid-range phones and also on the flagships of the Samsung smartphones. Apart from the basic features, you also have the live photo and also the mode for the macro, where the macro mode actually lets you take proper macro shots with a certain distance from the camera. And the selfie camera here as well is a 32 megapixel one with the f2.2 aperture. And the difference between the two phones in terms of battery is that the Galaxy A51 comes with a 4000 mAh battery, while the Galaxy A71 comes with a 4500 mAh battery, with both offering 15-watt fast charging solutions. So that's it about the Galaxy A51 and the Galaxy A71, both of which are quite decent phones when you talk about the specifications that are offered here and also with the design. But in the end, they might be priced over 20,000 rupees in India for the Galaxy A51 and around 30,000 rupees for the Galaxy A71. But we aren't sure about the pricing and the availability details of these two phones in the Indian market. So that's it for now. I hope you like this video. If you do share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.